It's cold, but we're gonna head up to East Ridge and had a couple deer on camera up there. We're hopeful. Aaron's talked me into it. It's gonna snow later.
Last day for early muzzleloader.
It's gonna be great. Just great.
All he's got to be is big enough.
Big enough. Old enough.
We'll see. Alright, here we go. Excited. I think we're going to see something. Yes. We'll see what happens. So in this video, obviously we're just kind of getting started with our video and editing, but just wanted to apologize. There was a lot of shakiness, a lot of I guess lack of focus in video, and I was trying to grunt at the deer and hold the camera, and we had talked about when she was going to shoot, but when she pulled the trigger I had no idea that that was about to happen, so I lost track of where it was. I did get the shot on film, which we're thankful for, but I don't know, I just I wasn't ready for that muzzleloader to go off, and it went off. But just wanted to apologize. We're just getting started, but it's going to get better from here for sure. Can you shoot him right there?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I got pictures of this deer in 2018 when we first got a camera out here. We just had a single camera out and just to kind of inventory what was on this farm. And we started getting pictures of this deer. Just kind of thought he was a decent 2.5-year-old. Seemed to have a lot of attitude, wanting to spar with the bigger bucks that we had on camera. But didn't think much of him. Well, the following year, 2019 season, we got pictures of him earlier in the year, August, September, and he looked fine. He looked a little bigger than he was, still the same kind of frame. But later on, towards the end of October and November, we started getting pictures of him, and he had a really big wound, or big kind of pouch on his stomach. And I'd seen the deer a couple times in the flesh when I was hunting, and we decided after looking at the trail camera pictures that we were going to call him Rouge, since he had a big pouch on his stomach, kind of like a kangaroo. I know it's cheesy, but well, as the season went on, not 2019 though, that wound started looking worse and worse, and I was convinced, my girlfriend Kathryn was convinced, that there was no way this deer was going to live. But got our cameras out 2020, this year, that's been great. And sure enough, there's a buck showing up in velvet with a big pouch on his stomach. And as you can see in this summer picture, there's a bunch of cedars piled up there. Well, we had went in that summer and just with a chainsaw and some muscle cut down a bunch of cedars to get some more sunlight in there on this. There was already an opening on this ridge, and we're going to try to regenerate some native growth and open up some areas for possibly a food plot. So we used, like I said, chainsaws, cleared it out, got a broadcast spreader, just a hand spreader, spread some cereal rye in there and some brassicas in a lot of the bare areas. And you don't really need, if you have bare ground, there's a good chance your seed's going to come up to some extent. So I think that made a big difference in this hunt. We had a little bit of a attractant there, and we had a good shooting lane up the ridge too, which was because we had cut some cedars. So that allowed her to get a good shot.
Are you pretty steady on it?
Yeah.
If you want to shoot him if you got a clear shot.
It's not that it's totally clear where I am.
Huh? He just bedded down. Isn't that crazy? Turn his head a little bit.
What'd you think about the hunt and your first buck?
I can't believe it. Just making this video, I've just been watching it and just laughing and smiling. It's a feeling like nothing else. I'm completely hooked. Completely hooked.
It only happens once.
So they tell me. But I've still got to get my first one with a bow, so that's supposed to be even more exciting.
Maybe tomorrow.
Stay tuned. But yeah, I'm feeling just giddy about it, and I'm glad he was an older buck, and couldn't have done it without him. And glad to have all your hard work pay off. That feels really nice.
Oh yeah.
Really nice. So, here's to Rue.
That's the story of Rue. What do you think about that one?
I don't mind it.
You don't mind it.